1.1 Archaeological Anthropology, paper 2. So, basic stone reduction techniques are stone tool making, stone tool making techniques. There are different ways of making stone tools. Listen: percussion technique, which is hammering; pressure flaking; grinding and polishing. See, percussion, as I said, is hammering. Generally, if we take any stone which is known as core, and from this core we are making a tool, and different methods are employed on this core to produce this tool. So, what is a core? Core is the raw material of the stone from which a tool is made. So, here this percussion or hammering involves two types. One is direct hammering and the other one is indirect hammering or indirect percussion. So, in this direct hammering we have anvil method, block on block technique, you have bipolar technique, we have cylindrical hammer technique. First we will write stone hammering technique and then cylindrical hammering technique. So, what is direct percussion? Hitting the core directly with the help of a hammer, and that hammer can be a hard one or that hammer can be a soft one. So, hitting with a hard hammer is hard hammering. So, all these are hard and this is soft. So, in anvil or block on block technique, this is a stationary anvil. So, you can find stones embedded in the ground. You are taking a core and directly hitting the core on this hard surface. So, when you hit this core, which is also a stone, on this stone, what will happen? Break. So, this will result in chipping off some end. You get my point. So, this is the sharp end which is used as a tool. So, which is very crudely and rawly made. You can also try whenever you find stone, a bigger size stone, you can take that and hit on another stone. Definitely one part will break, leaving some sharp edges, and that sharp edges are used for cutting. Any type of tool in this lower Paleolithic, middle Paleolithic and upper Paleolithic, mostly whatever we are mentioning, like hand axes, which are like chopping tools, or cleavers, all of them are used for skinning or chopping or scraping the skin and meat of animals. So, that is block on block technique or anvil technique. Next one is bipolar technique. So, in bipolar technique also almost this is a stationary anvil. Now, the core is kept on the stationary anvil. So, this is core, and by taking another stone which acts as a hammer, this is hit on this particular top. It is just like a cracking a nut. How do you crack a nut? You put the nut and hit it on its top so that the nut breaks. So, here also this breaks, leaving some maybe sharp edges. You get my point. So, this is bipolar technique, which is similar to cracking a nut. Next one, stone hammer technique. See, in these two techniques, you can see that a lot of pressure can be exerted because it is kept on a stationary anvil. Now this core is taken in hand, and then with the help of another stone they are removing one side to form a sharp surface. So in stone hammering technique, core is held in hand and hit with another stone, which is the hammer. So this is core, and by means of a stone hammer hitting on it, but with the help of this one can remove these edges from a particular place, because you are able to see and you are able to hit it, isn't it? And by this means you can also remove from both ends also, but both ends, other end will get cut. So you can say these are unifacial. Next one, cylindrical hammer. So in cylindrical hammer, instead of a stone hammer, they are taking a bone or wood or antler or any other softer material than, maybe they have taken a bone and hitting on core. Here this bone is the hammer. This is known as soft hammering. So by this one you can make both unifacial and bifacial tools. So these are all direct hammering. In indirect hammering, so this is a core, a bone or wood is kept over, and then with the help of another stone as a hammer, they are hitting on the bone or wood to make the tool. So this delivers less pressure onto it, and it is definitely time taking, and it is difficult to make a tool. So these are different types of percussion technique.